What's going on, guys? So today we are out here at Ron Hoover RV and Marine in Corpus Christi, Texas, and we're going to take a look at this Goliath of a travel trailer. This is a Jayco Eagle HT, which is definitely more on the luxury line of travel trailers. This thing is absolutely enormous, and it's got a hidden feature in the back that I think a lot of you are really going to like, especially if you have a large family and you're looking for possibly one of the best floor plans for a large family. Just keep in mind, this thing is huge and it's pretty heavy. So we're going to talk about the weight. We're going to talk about the type of truck that you might want to tow this with first. Hang tight. We'll be right back. All right, speaking of weight, let's look at the numbers on this unit before we get any further. So this is going to have a gross vehicle weight rating of 11,400 pounds. This is a very, very heavy travel trailer. It's going to have twin 5,800 pound axles. It's going to have 1,369 pounds worth of cargo capacity. And the dry weight on this unit, which is usually listed here, is 10,031 pounds. Now, one thing that they do that is different from a lot of manufacturers is the fact that they put this weight considering full propane and full generator fuel if applicable. But what they didn't include here was battery weight, which once you throw a couple batteries up here, you're going to be adding upwards of maybe 50, 60, 70 to 120 pounds, depending on how many batteries you put up. Again, unless they're, something like a lithium iron phosphate, something that's a lighter weight technology. But just keep in mind that batteries are not included in that weight. But yeah, this is certainly something that you would want to tow with a well-equipped 3/4 ton or 1 ton truck. I would never put something like this behind a 1/2 ton truck. Overall length on this unit, which they'll usually put in here somewhere, right here, 38 feet, 8.5 inches. This is longer than many fifth wheels. So just keep that in mind. This is certainly not something, again, you would ever want to tow behind a 1/2 ton pickup truck. I don't care what package you have. I don't care if you have the heavy-duty payload package equipped truck or any of that. This is going to put a tremendous amount of weight over the back of your truck, and the soft suspension on 1/2 ton trucks just isn't really equipped for this. Again, 3/4 ton, and not every 3/4 ton. When everything is said and done, and you've loaded up people, cargo, supplies, weight distribution hitch, all of that stuff on your vehicle, you're probably looking at over 2,000 to 2,500 pounds worth of weight resting over the back of your truck. So very, very few 3/4 tons, especially if it's equipped with a diesel engine, will have that capacity. Some of them will. I'd probably say about 30 to 40% of them will, but the vast majority will not. And you can just check by looking at the door sticker on your truck to see what your actual cargo capacity is. This, in my opinion, is really single rear wheel 1 ton. That's the ideal niche for this. If you have a dually, even better. But again, very large. It's going to have a lot of control over your vehicle, especially in high wind scenarios. Well, enough of that. Let's take a look at the inside of this travel trailer, and then we'll come back out and see what all this cool space and what everything on the outside is all about. I see that it has dual 30-pound propane cans, electric tongue jack, outside storage. I can already tell it has auto leveling, more ride step above steps. Let's step inside of this Jayco 312 BH OK. BH will probably tip you off on what this floor plan is a little about. Warranted for full-time RVing. What does that mean? Well, it really means just that. It's warranted for use full-time. It may not mean there's really much different in terms of construction, but it means that they've definitely built it to a degree that they feel it's warranted, giving you that full-time warranty on. All right, let's kind of pan around. See what's going on in here. This is the kitchen area. We got the bedroom over here, bathroom right here. Let's start in this area and then kind of work our way to the back and then to the front. So you have a nice kitchen hutch right here. Perfect spot for a coffee maker right here. If you're wondering where the plugs are, well, they're going to be underneath here. This is very similar to a lot of RVs where they route the plugs up here, simply because I think it's an easier process for them, to be honest. You have your Jayco in-command system right here. Light switches. This unit has 1, 2, 3. It has 4 slides on it, but we'll verify that once we get outside or once we walk through this more. Lots of drawers. I really like the fact that they've put a lot of drawers in this unit. Something that you typically don't see in travel trailers. And there's more drawers on the island that we'll get to in a second. Nice cabinet storage up here. Plenty of storage space, again, if you want to live full-time in this thing or just camp in an extended fashion. This has Dometic, and this looks to be gas electric refrigerator, which I'm sure it is. It is gas electric, because you can see the little fins right there. This is the largest Dometic gas electric refrigerator they make. I would have liked to see a 12-volt refrigerator in here, honestly. Nice island. This uses a thermofoil countertop. Now, I would have expected that this would have had a solid surface countertop, but it is solid surface to a degree in the sense that it's going to be impervious to water, but the bottom of it, and this is all essentially shaped around wood, so just keep that in mind. Dual basin stainless steel sink. Nice upgraded faucet sprayer here. This part comes out. Lots of cabinetry below. 3 more drawers here. It's always nice to see a utility drawer or a utensil drawer. Got more storage here next to the stove. Then you have your, looks like a Furrion stove, and then it has the cool little stainless drawer beneath it, which is kind of interesting how they do this. It's actually kind of a drop-in stove oven, and then it's typically like a wood cabinet there, but they got the extra upgrade, which kind of gives it this finished off drop-in complete assembly look. And you have a High Point full-size residential. Actually, it looks full-size until you open it. Then you can see it's a little bit more compact on the inside, but from the outside it certainly looks pretty nice. And I don't think this is convection. It doesn't look to be. Got a little 110 outlet over here. A little bit more storage right there. Here's your entertainment center. I like how the use of contrasting tones kind of breaks it up a little bit. You have your TV already mounted. Some storage above on strut arms, which is nice. Then you have a sound bar here. Nice panoramic fireplace, which is directly in view of the seating area, which I really like. Standard Stacy Stewart collection, which is essentially a Lippert furniture package for Jayco. Then over here you have some additional seating with storage underneath and cabinets as well to access the same storage. The table is suspended from an arm on the wall, which will lower down and turn into an additional sleeping area for you. USB connections right there for power. Nice blackout blinds on the windows as well, which is very nice actually. Good size window over the dinette. Good size window over the love seat here, the theater seating. These are manual pull theater seats, so you pull that lever right there to recline them. Coming over here, you have a secondary hutch. If you want to be real close to the coffee, this is where you'd put it. Again, USB, more power up there. Cabinets here, more drawers. Again, I love the use of drawers, and I really like this. And that's a nice decorative board. It's actually textured, so it's not just a smooth material. It actually feels like an aftermarket upgrade, which is really nice. You got more lighting right here, cabinets up top. Very nice. Even the detail on the slide-out trim is very nice. Whisper Quiet air conditioning system, which I really do like. Very, very cool. Anyways, let's step back here and see what this area is all about. So this is a 2-bedroom unit. You have your love seat right here, which folds out into a bed, complete with nightstands on the end. So once this is in a bed configuration, you get nightstands. That is actually very uncommon, believe it or not. I don't know if these flip up. They don't. USB connection, power connections right here. Nice bunk on top. This bunk does lift up to cover up that window, kind of out of the way, which is nice. Has your hold right here to pin it up in place. And then on this side, you have another bunk, as well as a spot here for TV, whatever you want to put in this area, as well as additional drawers. So check this out. So one of the challenges you often see with a lot of bunkhouses is that you sacrifice a tremendous amount of storage, and you actually get a tremendous amount of storage. Check these cabinets out. So they've opened up just about all the storage they can in this unit, as well as behind the actual ladder going up to this top bunk. And this is a good size top bunk. Very, very cool. This has to be one of the coolest little bunkhouse travel trailer layouts I've seen, especially considering you have a theater seat that actually points right at the TV, because typically that's not what you see. Let's work our way to the front of this unit so you can see what it's about. En route, we'll stop and look at the bathroom. So check this out. Interesting color choice, but this is a very, very nicely laid out bathroom. Porcelain foot flush toilet. I like the white contrasting cabinets. Has a much brighter, lighter interior in here than the rest of the unit, which is really cool to see how they break that up a little bit. Check out this storage space that's also accessible from the bedroom. So you can throw towels and all sorts of stuff in here, and it gives you access to this from the bedroom as well to restock it or to just use the same shared space. Instead of blocking this off like a lot of manufacturers may have, they gave you a much larger amount of space that's shared. Very good size shower stall setup. Very tall too. If you are a taller individual, the ceiling heights in here are probably over 7 feet. And in the shower, because this does bump up, you could probably be upwards of about 6'5" to 6'7" and still fit comfortably inside of that shower. Very cool. I like the plastic sink here. It would have been nice if it were stainless, but the white theme kind of carries into the cabinet, so you just got to be careful what you put in here so you don't stain it. Nice little backsplash back here as well. I like the decorative wallboard, and then it also has a nice medicine cabinet. Again, kind of an interesting color choice, but magnetically latches. Very nice. And then stepping into the bedroom, king size bed. This is a wide body. Got a lot of room on each side. Got a nice amount of wardrobe storage on each end, plus you have some additional storage above the bed. Another Coleman mock unit in here. So you have 2 AC units in this RV. And then here is that shared storage space, and there's the cabinet in the bathroom, as well as a nice drawer right here, and another nice drawer right here. And then a lot of room on each side of the bed, so you can plug in your phones, do whatever you need to do, use these as really large extended nightstands, and of course under the bed you're going to have additional storage. Nice heavy duty strut arms, very thick wood paneling for it as well, and it's finished off very well. Very, very cool. Anyways, let's step outside of this RV and take a look at what it's all about. Okay, so now we're on the outside, and real quick, the price of this unit has an MSRP just a hair under $83,000. So the sales price on this unit is going to be significantly less than that, and the MSRP is a little under 83 grand. All right, starting from the front, working our way back, I really love the front cap of this unit. Fully painted front cap, has a very, very cool look to it. You can see the sparkle finish in a lot of areas. It's finished off really well. It looks like you're getting a high-end travel trailer, which you are. And then it has this really cool storage tray up front, which I think is absolutely amazing. You can put your batteries here, or if you can find a place inside that you can house and vent normal batteries, or put like a lithium iron phosphate battery or a sealed battery, then you can have a lot of front storage up here, which is really cool. Shoot, you could probably put some folding e-bikes in this space and keep them well protected. But yeah, very, very cool space. Again, power front tongue jack, but it's not just a power front tongue jack. This is an auto leveling travel trailer. So this works with the other jacks that are positioned around the unit to give you an auto leveling system on a travel trailer, which isn't new, it's not groundbreaking, but it's certainly something you really only see on your higher end travel trailers. Again, 2 30-pound propane cans. This would be a great spot to put a generator if you wanted. Nice, thick, heavy, dense baggage doors with slam latches. Taking a look inside. It's cool how they give you this cool little rack up top to be able to store some stuff. This is going to have that little hitch assembly on the side where you can put different things like a barbecue grill or a table. Huge pass-through storage. I don't think this has a drop frame on it either, so they did a good job giving you an enormous pass-through storage considering the fact this does not have a drop frame. Drop frames are very rare on travel trailers, but they do exist. Has a ground control 3.0 auto leveling system. Standard non-frameless windows. Again, it's really cool, that sparkly pattern they put here. Nice metallic. Power awning running across the top here. Outside speaker, has another outside speaker over here. You have some lights right here on a light switch. This rides on a 10-inch I-beam frame. There's a rack and pinion slide on this side. Goodyear Endurance tires also. And this does utilize the Cree 3000 upgraded suspension system. Coming back here, let's open this huge, huge, and very, very thick cover for the outside kitchen. Check that out. This is a huge outside kitchen. You can throw a microwave here if you wanted. Has a large refrigerator. Has a spot for a barbecue out here as well. Very, very cool. Very functional outside kitchen and tons of shade and coverage. So if it's raining and you're barbecuing out here, you got all that capability to be covered and out of the sun if you want. Here's that J port. It's basically a 2-inch receiver on the outside, so you can plug in things like a barbecue grill holder, which I think that's actually what that is up front, and have it kind of hang out under this space and then put it away when you're done. Nice little bottle opener here as well. Coming around back, does not have a bumper, does have a 2-inch receiver down here. Is not rated for towing, it's just for like an accessory rack. Has a walk-on roof with a ladder, LED lighting. Nice window on the back, wired for a Furrion wireless backup camera. Another rack and pinion slide around this side. Coming further back. This is the outside of your refrigerator, the vents, which you will see on any gas electric unit. Cable-driven slides on this slide. I don't know why they used it here. It's a relatively small slide, so that's probably why. And it's not a very deep slide. It's going to be the outside of your furnace, 50 amp connection, outside of your water heater. This is going to be one side of your pass-through storage. And then you have a wet bay, which is very rare on travel trailers. You typically see this on fifth wheels, but you don't very often see these on travel trailers, along with an actual Nautilus board. So this is essentially the same setup you would see on their larger fifth wheels or on many fifth wheels. And I like how they separated it off with this little wall between it and the storage area up front, which is nice in case you have some type of water spray. So this is all going to go down and drain out the bottom. Very, very cool. It is wired for the Furrion surround camera system as well. Anyways, I'd love to know what you think of this unit. Very, very cool, very, very family focused, incredibly long travel trailer. Guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up. We'll talk to you again very soon.